have very good memories of life back home. My immediate family is all back there. So it was a wonderful childhood. I was the last child of 6. So my mother was a very brave woman, having 6 children. And I had 3 older sisters and 2 older brothers in the same house with me. And the 3 older sisters were like 3, moms. So I was, even though I was bossed around a little bit, I was spoiled. So it was fun. My father is an ophthalmologist, so he was quite busy, but he was very fond of taking us on trips. So I remember traveling a lot within the country and lucky enough to travel actually outside the country while I was growing up. Came actually to the US as an interviewee, interviewing at about 15 different hospitals all over the country, applying to different places. Look, so that journey that I did before actually coming to live in the US defined, my view of the United States quite a bit. And it was basically a lot of choices then that we had, thankfully, and we then opted to choose Mayo Clinic as the #1 choice to come here, and thankfully they accepted us. Well, we're extremely fortunate. We work at one of the best medical centers in the world, and really we are surrounded by just great people. I tell people every day I walk amongst giants. These are people who are world leaders, respected researchers and clinicians in their field. And the fact that I actually get to walk with them and work with them and play with them, it's just fascinating. So to me, that's the best part of actually being here, is that I'm just proud of the people I'm around, and I feel just thankful that I have this opportunity. I was actually on call the day 9/11 happened, and it was obviously, everyone was shocked, everyone was grieving. It was just very scary for everyone, and no one knew what tomorrow would bring or what the next few days or months or years would bring. And one of my supervising consultants, Dr. Bob Johnson, stopped by specifically to see me. It was that day, and I couldn't, my mind was obviously on work and other things. I couldn't even anticipate, what he was thinking. But he said, if anyone ever gives you a hard time for being a Muslim or being from Pakistan or being, from that part of the world, you just let me know right away. Don't ever let anyone get away with that. And it was just amazing that he had the foresight that this might lead to something like that. And I can thankfully say that not even for a split second did I ever get that feeling. And we're very thankful. And there are people that I've talked to who did get those feelings, and people who went through a tough time. But I've just been very fortunate that that just never happened to me. In fact, there were people who didn't know where Pakistan was. I had to explain to them that Pakistan is not India. That's very usual to do. But even if they didn't know where I was from, they respected who I was, and they respected that I was different. This country has always given so much to us, really defined as a physician who I am, what my training is and everything. So I actually cannot say that I have given as much back at all as what I've taken in. I guess we have 3 young boys who were all born here. We hope that they contribute to this country, to this world in a very positive way. That would be probably my strongest contribution. On a personal level, we're just very thankful for all our neighbors, our community, the teachers that teach our kids in schools, doctors that take care of our kids. And I feel that, just being ourselves, being people who sought out this community and make this our home, should tell these people how lucky they are of what they have, and that because they've opened up this community to us, we'll try very hard to just do what we do and make this a better place.